Hey, you guys. Wife and I were just having a conversation, and we decided to just share it with y'all. Um, so we have been learning something, and in fact, I've been paying attention to it. My wife brought it to me, but I've been paying a lot more attention to it. In fact, I'm gonna have to listen to it tonight. Um, we all know God made us in His image, right? But did you guys know that there are two sides to God? And what I mean by that is that there's the side of God that's justice, right? That hey, you sin,
You down,
exactly. You go here, right? That's what happens. Yeah. But that's the justice side. But then there's the compassion side, right? And that's that side of Him that's very loving, very forgiving. Yes. That says, just ask me for forgiveness, no matter what it was, and I will restore you. Right. And so those two sides of God, He put in us as people. And he also said in His word, He made us in His image, right? And so wouldn't it make sense that He would do that? He created man, and He gave man that part of Him that with the justice. So I think if I could even go out here on a limb and say it's one of the reasons why men tend to even be physically stronger than women in certain things, and other areas women are stronger than us. But here's the thing though, that justice side of us, this is where the man is the priest of the home, where he's the one who, maybe even the disciplinarian in the house, and so on and so forth. But my point is, that's the justice side. But then there's that compassion side. That compassion side that loves, that wants to be loved, that wants to forgive, that wants to get back to love when we're out of love. And so those two sides are present in a man and a woman. And then when we come together as man and wife in a marriage, we bring those to the marriage too. So to me, it's a beautiful thing once you understand it. It's kind of like when I saw The Secret, right? I remember before I saw the movie The Secret, if you haven't seen it, check it out. I used to think about someone and then they'll call me. Or I'll think, you know what? Man, it'll sure be good to have some butter pecan ice cream. And then I'll get distracted and I won't think about it anymore. And then at work, guess what they're giving us as a treat? Butter pecan. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I just had this thought today.
He don't eat like that no more.
Yeah. Well, unless it's vegetarian, butter pecan. Yes, but anyway, so you get the point though, right? Is that when I saw the movie The Secret, I was like, that's it. I knew something was going on. I just didn't know what. Now, when I understood what, I can use that thing more intentionally as opposed to accidentally stumbling onto it. Yeah. So if we now recognize that there's compassion in God and there's also justice in God, and those are two sides of the same coin, and He put one of those sides in man and put the other side in woman, then we'll start to appreciate each other for what we bring to the table, as opposed to judgment, as opposed to ridicule and criticism. You're being too soft and nice. No, she's being compassionate, the way God wired her. Oh, you're being too hard on him. No, He's bringing justice and discipline, the way God wired him. Oh, you mean together? Exactly.
Yeah, it's the perfect balance. I believe the example of husband and wife is in some way an example of the Godhead, the God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. It's like a real marriage is supposed to encompass husband, wife, and God.
That's right.
I mean, that's the Holy Trinity.
That's exactly right.
And if we include God in that, then we'll have that complete balance. I know that we were talking about it yesterday with our nanny, and we were saying that how when the girls are around, you're a lot softer.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, no, don't let her. She's gonna be a nightmare. And then with the boys, he's like, hey, boy, too. And I'm like, baby, you're too hard on my baby, So it's those dynamics are so present in our life. And I remember early on in our marriage, we judged each other for that. We really didn't show appreciation for things that the Lord has actually meant to be a blessing to us.
Yeah.
We actually thought it was a curse. So I guess if anything, this video is really to let people understand that if God sees fit for His character to have the both, the distinct differences in justice and compassion, but in equal balance, and our life choices will be a result of which one we actually get to experience from Him. Yeah. It really is the same thing in a marriage. Yeah. It's like, our children, our life, whether we allow our differences to complement each other, complete each other, or cause destruction because they're different. So those choices are really up to us. So anyway, this was just off the fly. We wanted to share.
Yeah.
So.
Just wanted to give y'all a little quick tidbit, right?
Yeah.
The Endoisms, as we call them. So hopefully this blesses somebody out there.
Yeah.
But remember, just appreciate each other's differences.
Yeah.
They
Rather
complete
than-
each other, right?
Yeah.
I don't want my thumb to be my pinky. Then my hand will look weird. Right? There's a reason why the thumb, the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and the pinky all look different. But when I put them together, oh my God, we can strike so much more
Yes.
powerfully
God is
versus
genius.
knocking each other for the differences. So
Absolutely.
be blessed, you guys.